I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with a universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It don't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. I greet all of you all with the same greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It don't matter if you the richest to the poorest, even homeless person on the face of this earth. I greet all of you all equally with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It don't matter if you the toughest to the weakest person on the face of this earth, the darkest to the lightest. I greet you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. I greet all of my family, friends, and even those who declare themselves as my enemies. I greet you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Today is August the 3rd, 2019, of the time being about 7:32 a.m. It's Saturday morning. Today, 42 years ago, is something happened in our family's lives that changed it forever. First, I want to say that I respect all religions, whether you Catholic, whether you Muslim, whether you Christian, Protestant, Pentecostal, non-denominational. It don't matter what your religion is, because I have friends in all of them. Every time I get ready to start, it seems like a patrol come by. Y'all see the Charleston police is making their rounds. A lot of times, every time I start up on my YouTubes, even though they can't tell when I'm starting, uh, sometimes law enforcement officials and my declared enemies, they have people watching and they call. The police have informants, and we ain't gonna even get off into that. But anyway, I respect all religions because, like I said, I have family and friends that's in all type of religions, Catholics and Muslims. And I want to say a prayer that the Muslim says, and one of the prayers that the Christian says. I'll start off by saying the Muslim prayer in Arabic, and then translated for those that can't interpret it Arabic, translated into English. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal al-mustaqim. Siratal Athena and Amtam Alayhim. Gairil McDubi Alayhim. Walid Darlene. Amen. I said, I seek refuge with God from Satan, the rejected enemy, or the accused, accursed devil. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, praise be to God, the cherisher and sustainer of the worlds. Most gracious, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship, and thy aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those on whom thou hast bestowed thy grace, those whose portion is not wrath and who go not astray. Amen. Amen. Me, and so be it. So be it. What I just said, I believe to be the word of God, and I believe it to be true. I like to say one that the Christians say a lot. Some Christians use it at funerals, but I use it. Me, it's a personal prayer that David had, and it's Psalms 23. I can't say it for everybody because it's not a congregational prayer. And I'll start it off by saying, the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. He maketh me lie down into green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff. They comfort me. They prepare for table before me in the presence of my enemies. They anoint, prepare a table right there in the presence of my enemies. They anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely, not maybe, surely, not as a possibility, but surely goodness and mercy shall follow me, not some, but all the days of my life. And I should dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. This is Vine Street where I live on. Been living here, I think, about 11, 12 years, somewhere around there. Real peaceful. But anyway, today what I want to come to y'all to show y'all some pictures here. They was taken in the 70s. They kind of, these is kind of old where I'm gonna have to get them renewed. But to the left, that's me. I think I was about 18 or 19. In the middle there, that's one of my twin sisters. There, that's my oldest brother. May he rest in peace. That's me and my brother again. Me to the left, my brother to the right. That's my brother there. We called him Wookie, King Wookie. I miss my brother. Me and my brother happened to be in the Pontiac Correctional Center in Pontiac, Illinois during this particular time. And what I want to say is, when my brother got out of the pen, he just turned 21 years old. It was in July of 1997. On this particular day, August the 3rd, 1977, it was around this time, 7 something in the morning. My brother was out. He just got released, and I was still in Pontiac. We was on our way to breakfast, I think it was, and somebody told me they heard on the news, because we got the Chicago news there, man. Your brother got shot. The other one said he got killed. It destroyed my day and my mind, you know what I mean? Because I couldn't believe it. You see, me and my brother, we were what you call reform criminals. You see what I'm saying? We learned during this time in the 70s in Pontiac that crime didn't pay. My brother was a champion boxer, kickboxer, martial arts, track star. And going back to Cabrini Green, there was a different generation there. And people looked at my brother as somebody that changed for the better. There was a lot of people that was afraid of people that was in the Cabrini Green that was controlling things by force. They couldn't frighten my brother. My brother still used it the old school thing. If you got a beef with me or any of my family or the friends, let's go head up. Individual that supposed to have been powerful and people feared, he took that challenge with my brother. Younger generation. Of course, my brother won the fight. I wasn't there, but my two younger brothers, my brother was 21 then, my two younger brothers was probably about 14 or 15. After it was over with, my brother left, and then some guys came that he knew, that we grew up with. Told him, let's go mend things. All right now, Big G. Let's go mend things. And my two younger brothers, even though they was 14 and 15, they knew the generation that was out here now. When they say mend things, they gonna try to get revenge because they lost and you made them look bad. See, had they knew who my brother was, the older ones did, but the younger generation didn't. Sometimes the older generation that's still around, some of them, they influence some of these young guys. But anyway, my Brother told them to don't go with them. And he said that he can box. We know he can box. It's about 5 or 6 of them. They wanted to go mended. He said he can handle them, which he probably could have. But my brothers and them called him in the house and told him, at least go get a gun. Take a gun with you. He didn't want to do it. An hour or so later, my mother get a call to come identify my brother's body. These cowards set him up, shot him in the back 4 times and once in the back of the head. That goes to show you they had to be cowards. You see what I'm saying? A group come get you and they had to shoot you in the back. But anyway, what I want to try to show y'all is I had the opportunity to start a war, but I chose not to. That was my choice. It's a lot of things to think about. Innocent people getting killed because what a group of cowards did. You see what I'm saying? Mothers crying like my mother crying for the death of my brother. It was a hard decision, but my mother asked me to let God handle it there and don't try to get revenge. That's one promise that I kept to her. When I was in the pen, the warden was afraid to send any of his correctional officers to the funeral to take me because of the fact that it was in Cabrini Green and back and at the particular era, most of the people that really ran things. I want y'all to see my children, them 2 little kittens there. Their mother, it was 4 of them, 2 of them, we don't know what happened after we went to Chicago, but their mother had disappeared before we left, so we've been trying to catch them to give them to the people that deal with pets, but they don't want to get caught. My daughter and them claim they can't catch them. I know they can, but they don't want to get rid of them, so we'll let them stay. But let me get back to this message. 2 guards there that knew me and my brother and knew most of the people from Cabrini, because in Pontiac in the 70s when I was in there, me and my brother, the ages was from 17 to about 25. Hey, doing all right, man? Yes, oh, man, good morning, man. We need more good brothers like you around here, man. And
try to be.
If they follow that lead, we'll have peace all the time, won't we, man?
The best way I can.
Yeah. If I get to millionaire, I'm going to try to build a boxing ring, but they'll be scared of that. They want the guns instead of boxing.
Ain't no weapons or nothing.
No.
They don't know nothing about that.
Can't take them inside the pen with them, can they?
No, sir.
All right, man. You have a nice one.
You see, they're standing still the whole time.
Oh, yeah. You right. All right. Have a nice one.
All right, now you do the same.
All right. But see, that go to show you everybody here that when I be making videos, they don't get to hollering out F you, Raymond, and coming by my house, calling me rapists, pedophiles, and things like that. But anyway, the guards came to me and asked me, it was a white and a black one that knew us, and they gave, all of us gave them respect. Not just me and my brother, but everybody in the pen, they gave them respect because all guards wasn't the same. They asked me if they took me to the funeral, can I guarantee that they'll be safe? And I guaranteed them that. And let me show you power now. Let me tell you, real OGs. When I went to that funeral, they kept the shackles on my legs and took the cuffs off of my arms. Let me show you something. See how she's not afraid? Or I don't know if it's a he or she. You see how close he coming? He hungry. I'm gonna go feed him in a little bit. But anyway, when we got there, they took kept the shackles on my feet and took the cuffs off my arms. And 2 of my homies came up to the casket. The guard stood up in the little lobby part and let me go in there where the casket was because my family wasn't there yet. They don't allow you to stay in there with your family. And they showed me pistols and said, we got you. We can go on ahead and disarm them. Only one of them was armed. And get you up out of here. And I told them I promised them that I wouldn't do it. And I'm not going to do it. And I appreciate the fact that they was willing to do it. That's real homies. But they had respect What we have here now in Charleston, Missouri, not all, but some, no respect at all. Peace be still.